coming from Myers. And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Seahawks 21, 49ers 0. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On first down, Purdy.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Able to find Gray here. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Looking for Gray and finding him once again.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Smith. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Myers' kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Now Gino on 1st down. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
49.
Throwing is Smith. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out
across midfield down to the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
They find some open field here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Ken Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Hey, I'm new to the league, bro, and you get rewards for player of the week and shit, so I'm just trying to get, like, player of the week and shit, get some upgrades, man. My team is pretty bad, bro. I'm just trying to, get right.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the
Yeah, this is only my second game, brother.
25.
I'm new to Madden. I'm trying to figure out how to learn and play Madden.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Now Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This one caught by Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. And off the option, he'll try and run with it. They'll pitch it out to Mitchell.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. Give Uchenna Nwosu the credit for the stuff.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Purdy now to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about...
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Tariq Woolen bringing it out of his end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 9-yard loss. It's now
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Now on 1st down, it's Purdy.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action, now Purdy.
On target over the middle to Hill. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Purdy on a sneak, and he is going to have a 49ers 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
They go play action here. Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Myers connects on the PAT, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked by Julian Love.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
After the interception, here's Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Hey, on turbo.
Throwing now is Geno.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season.
And the Seahawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
Purdy, big 4th down play.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made.
This is my first league, bro.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
Yeah, the guy who's the commissioner. Who's your team, Dante? The Bengals?
Ready to start their next
Yeah, the Bengals. That's my real-life homeboy, man. Went to high school with him. He told me that this Madden game was fun, so I'm giving it a try.
The coach is walking that line.
I mean, I played years ago. You remember Madden 25?
One tell me once, when we were having a tough patch. This two-show pass.
Did you ever play Madden 25, brother?
We kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something.
I think it was like Adrian Peterson on the cover.
And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back.
Yeah, I used to be pretty good at Madden back then, so gave it a try. Looks like I still got it, man.
But it's incomplete. And this offense on third down today, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. He finds his man Johnson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it, and they will remain well behind.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Seahawks, it's an important win for their play.